Today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the Bandai Dragon Ball S.H. Figuarts, the Super Saiyan Son Goku. Spot picked this up from the folks over at Big Bad Toy Store, and this is actually my first outing into, well, the realm of Dragon Ball Z collectibles. I know you guys have said, Spot, can you have a look at some Dragon Ball collectibles? Well, we're going to be having a look at the S.H. Figuarts Super Saiyan Son Goku. I'll put the link down below if you guys are interested in picking this up for yourselves from the folks over at Big Bad Toy Store. Down below, you've got Dragon Ball Z Funimation and Bandai 2015. The back of the package. Super Saiyan Son Goku features a full array of interchangeable hand and face parts allow for expression portrayal of Super Saiyan Son Goku. Super modeling and ultimate modeling, which was used to recreate the uniform ripped to shreds at the end of the long battle and the well-toned body. Super action by using the new sliding mechanism on the joints, which connects the stomach with the waist. You can recreate a deep crunching stance for Kamehameha. And then finally, you've got the Tamashii Effect Energy or Aura yellow version, which is sold separately. And finally, on the bottom, S.H. Figuarts and Tamashii Nations, both on Facebook and Twitter. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up, but when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the S.H. Figuarts Super Saiyan Son Goku. There's more heading away, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. For your package contents, you get yourself an S.H. Figuarts Super Saiyan Son Goku. Shows you how to change out the hands, shows you how to change out the faces, and it shows you his posability, all of which Spot will touch base on. Put that to the side. Okay, so let's have a look at this figure. Now, again, this is Spot's first outing into the realm of Dragon Ball Z, and might as well have started with the S.H. Figuarts line because what the end result is a really phenomenal looking figure. It's small on par with the other S.H. Figuarts figures. He is extremely tattered, at least when in the realm of his pant legs there. They're shredded there. And of course, he's also got the torn top. Before we really touch base on all of that, let's bring the camera in and have a look at his face. The default out-of-package look to him does have him with a more calmer face. Don't worry though, you can swap it out with any numerous, well, a total of 3 different faces, but the other faces included are a more angrier face and also a screaming face. To accomplish the change of faces, all you want to do is reach to the front and you need to take the bang section. Let's see if I can show you there. See how his hair billows back like that, and then you got the front bangs. You need to grab the hair right around these 3 points. Just grab it like that and take the bang section off. Once that happens, it's very easy to access the face, and you want to just say it's very easy, but then you still have to reach underneath kind of and pull. There we go. Pop the face off. What it does is it sits on pegs, 2 pegs, and that little slot there that sits on that area there. So find the face that you want to use. Well, let's change it to the yelling face. And you want to just peg it back into place, just like that. And again, if you want to change it to the angrier face, same idea. You're going to want to take the bangs off first, swap it out to the angry face, and then just repeat. Just like washing your hair, just rinse and repeat. Spin it upside down, make sure you got it the right way. And that peg's just over top, finishing off the face and also hiding the seam area where you would have pulled the face off. Very successful, very good way to actually keep everything localized and keep everything out of the way. And there we've got him with his angry face, his screaming face. There's a back look of the package. There's the back of the figure there. He doesn't really have a lot of paint. In fact, plastic-wise, there's really not a lot of extra wash that they've put on the torso. I see little remnants here of a darker wash, but the predominant color on it is this neutral flesh color. As for the pants and shirt, what shirt there is left of them, pretty much the same idea. It's tattered, it's torn, there's not a lot of paint there. But I think a lot of collectors also like, sometimes you can put too much paint on something, too many different washes where you want to add little highlights and shadow and stuff like that. At the end of the day though, with a collectible this cool, I don't think it really needed all that much extra paint, especially in the pants area. But I really like that face. Again, let's bring the camera and have a look at the angry face. His hair actually has been blessed with the most amount of paint. They have put a darker, almost orange tan color around the tops of where his bangs would be, and little recessed areas around the hair there have also seen some of that orange tan. As it would go with an S.H. Figuarts figure, of course you're not going to just get some interchangeable heads, you're also going to get a ton of interchangeable hands too. He has a total of 11 hands, technically 13 if you count the closed fist that he currently is sporting, but he has hands ranging from gesture hands, he's got a couple of grabbing hands, he's even got a couple of flat palms as well of various degrees. And to change those out as simply as grabbing his forearm and just wiggling the hand, you want to just pop it off of the little ball joint there. And let's find somewhat suitable hands for him. I'm going to pop this on like that. I wish they had actually included a couple of extra pegs. Not that these pegs would be easy to get out, but you know, as it always goes, if just in case something was to happen, you know, you got a couple of extra pegs as well that you can make use of. And let's go ahead and let's find another interesting hand that we can peg into place. Peg in the hands very easily, no issues whatsoever with that. And you know, you can get them in some pretty dynamic pose, probably a little bit better than what Spot's just done there. He feels like he's omitting a display stand. Maybe display stand would also have been something nice that they could have included. But again, like, if you get him situated just right, he doesn't fall. And granted, I've got him on a fabric backdrop, but he doesn't fall when you have him just on a shelf or display. His feet sit relatively flat, and I don't have any issues with that. Okay, so let's have a look at his posability. As you would expect, he will have a lot. Starting from the top of the head is on a ball joint. The neck itself also is on, it doesn't appear like it, well, it could be a bit of a ball joint, could be just a hinge at the base of the neck there. The head does rotate very easily, hinge up and down. The neck also gives you a little extra clearing. Both you can have the head tilted down, or you can have the neck tilted back, like that. The shoulders, rotate the figure around. The shoulders have the shoulder blade, a little hinge point area there, where the shoulders will allow the arms to move forward like that, or you can have them also brought further back. Then you get to the shoulders themselves are on their own ball joint, which also has a hinge. There's a swivel point at the bicep area. He has a very nice double bend in the elbow. He has a swivel point in the wrists, which also allow the wrist to hinge, as by the joint we were looking at earlier. His upper torso is on a ball joint. Lots of posability options there. But what you can also do too is grab the torso section, and it may be hard to see, but you want to just lift it ever so slightly, creating a gap. And even in the instructions it indicates that gap area as well. Once that happens, it allows a further forward crunch on the upper torso. So I like that. And then to just return it, pop it back down. As for the waist is also on its own ball joint. Yes, it keeps going. The legs, very nicely hinged, both out, forward and back. And I gotta say too, I don't know if it's just because the fabric on the shirt and belt kind of conceal it, but they do a good job of hiding the joints, especially on the legs. For how much motion and movement, you can get a full kick going with Goku here. And it seems like the joints are well hidden. They're still there. I mean, if you look at them, they're pretty obvious. But I don't know, just something about the joint done very well. Very, very happy with that joint. As for the knees are on double bends. And then finally, for his feet, he has a rotation and hinge in the foot itself, with an additional hinge in the toes. I do indeed love this figure. Spot doesn't, again, review many Dragon Ball Z figures. I do certainly apologize for that. I know you guys have said, Spot, when are you going to have a look at some Dragon Ball Z figures? Well, today we're having a look at the S.H. Figuarts Super Saiyan Son Goku. Really loving the look of him. And I don't actually collect a lot of S.H. Figuarts figures either. And seeing what we've gotten from them in the past, now having Goku in hand here, really makes me think I want to pick up more of these. They're small, yes. Still super detailed. The swappable faces are a nice touch. And with a ton of different posable options. And that also is a plus. If you guys are interested in picking this guy up for yourself, again, I'll provide the link down below to Big Bad Toy Store. You can head over there now and pick this guy up. He is still currently in stock. Today's collectible spot, we were having a look at the Bandai S.H. Figuarts Super Saiyan Son Goku. By the way, this is the Super Warrior Awakening version. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.